Hi everyone. Today I'm here to talk about why plants are good for our mental health. I love plants. I grew up in a home with a pretty much good sized garden, and my mother, loved to tend to her plants every afternoon. That was her form of relaxation. She would, go out into the garden, pull out the weeds, water the plants. That's really how my mom was. Was in a high pressure job, and that's the way like she managed to keep her sanity and preserve, practice self-care by tending to her plants. So for myself, I live in a small space, but I love to have, to see green parts, green plants in every corner. It's something that my daughter and I love to do. In fact, she reminded me of our plantita, legacy. Plantita, tita in the Philippines means aunt. So plantitas are aunts who love to have plants all around them. Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 reasons why plants are good for our mental health. First of all, plants induce in us greater feelings of positivity and relaxation, overall hopefulness, and overall comfort, right? I mean, when you go out into the park pre-pandemic, it was easy to just sit still and soak in all the greenery. It's always wonderful to be beside nature. Nature has a way of bringing our stress levels down and healing us, no? Which brings me to reason number 2. Having plants around slows or lowers down your heart rate. If you notice that, if you go into a garden or you just sit quietly surrounded by plants, big and small, and you close your eyes and just be still, and then open your eyes again and take a look at your plants, you will see that, if like initially you were feeling tired or stressed out, just give yourself a few minutes surrounded by your plants, and I can assure you that, your heart rate, will go down and go quicker into a resting heart mode. Okay. Number 3 reason. Having plants around helps speed up recovery from mental fatigue. At the end of the day, after like work from home, just look at your plants, tend to your plants, and there's just something really refreshing about tending to our garden or tending to our plants. I wish I had a garden, but since I can't or I don't, I'll have to make do with surrounding myself with little green pots of beauty. So number 4 reason, plants lower our anxiety levels, right? If you're feeling anxious and tired, there's always something about, being surrounded and just, looking at your plants. It's life, it's so refreshing, and then watching the little flowers bloom, or the little new stems that are rising from the soil. There's just something hopeful. I guess that's why that line is bloom wherever you are planted, no matter the soil that you find yourself in. If you look at the plant, sometimes the soil is rocky and sandy and all that, but somehow it manages to flourish, it manages to grow, and to remind you that hope and life go hand in hand. Okay, last reason, having plants around overall gives you a positive mood, right? How can you be grumpy when you are around your plants, when plants are so life-giving and so so refreshing to look at, right? So, and we need a lot more positivity nowadays. I know it's impossible to stay positive 24/7. That's like an impossibility. But the more positivity we can infuse into our lives to counter all the negativity that is happening, then so much the better. You will be healthier for it, not only mentally, but I believe, physically too. Both of those go hand in hand, no? mental health and physical health are of equal importance. So remember that. So if you don't have plants, I encourage you, go out and buy a plant and tend to it, and your life, will be changed forever. So I'd like to end this little time with you with a quote from one of my favorite authors, May Sarton. May Sarton says, "Everything that slows us down enforces patience. Everything that sets us back into the slow circles of nature is a help. Gardening is an instrument of grace." So when you are near nature and when you are near plants, those are moments of grace given to us by God. God bless you all. Till the next time.